Hey, welcome back, YouTube family and friends. Thank you for joining me on another great day. Today is Halloween here in America. So the children will be coming around. They'll be knocking on the door, ringing the doorbell, and they'll be saying trick or treat and dressed in their costumes, which I'll have another video on that later. I'll show you the kids coming to the door, the costumes they're wearing and everything to go along with the yard down the street that has decorated for Halloween. I think you'd be really nice. Hope decided she was going to wear her costume today too. Look at her. Can anybody guess what she is? What are you?
I'm a greyhound.
What? I'm a greyhound. Come on, man. You look like a potato. Seriously? Anyway, she might look like a potato, but she's still a dog. So that being said, we're going to make something very special today. It goes along with the fall weather. We're gonna make apple pie drop cake in the crock pot. You heard what I said. I didn't mince my words. We're going to make apple pie drop cake. Why? Because I think you're going to enjoy it. So what are you gonna need? Well, because of the size of my crock pot, I'm gonna use two cans of pre-made apple pie filling right here. 2 cans because my crock pot's a little big. I'm going to use 1 box of yellow cake mix. You could use whatever kind you want, but yellow or white is a preferred type for apples. So then I'm going to use a stick and a half of butter melted. Okay, so I'm going to have to melt that. So I'm going to have to break it down, put it in a container. We're going to put it in a microwave. And we're going to melt it because we just need it melted. We don't need it whipped up for anything else. Then I'm going to use about a half cup maybe of brown sugar. And I'm going to use one more thing. What goes well with apples? Cinnamon. That's right. Cinnamon goes well with apples. So these are the ingredients we're going to use to make our apple pie dump cake. And this is a special video for somebody. Her name is Jen. Hi, Jen. I'm doing this for you. So this is my special treat for her. I hope she's watching. She knows who she is. Her father and I talked about it yesterday. I said I'm going to make this special for her. So I am. So Jen, this is for you. So you could tell all your friends, this guy shouted me out on his YouTube channel. That's right, because you're all right. You're awesome. And you are a baker slash chef at heart. And I love that about you. So let's get started, shall we? So here we go. We're going to get prepping. Get ourselves staged up. Get things going. There we go. So before we get too far along, let's put our stick and a half of butter in our bowl here. And you know what? I don't care if it's melted in the microwave. Others might, and they probably give you all kinds of toxicology nonsense to go along with it. But the last time I checked, heat melts butter. Okay, it's common sense. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to know that one. Heat melts butter. Heat also burns things. So we're going to use a stick and a half. And I'm going to cut this one down. Now, this is a scratch resistant countertop, so don't go into panic mode. My gosh, she's cutting on the countertop. Don't panic. If I didn't know what I was doing, I wouldn't do it. So stick and a half. And we're going to put this here. There's our stick. There's our half. We're going to put it in the microwave we'll start off with a minute. It should melt it all down. But while that's melting down, we're going to go ahead and open up our cans, get everything prepared, check our pot, make sure we wipe it out just in case, because I don't like things sitting around and then you go to use them and next thing you know, something's not right. So I'm gonna wipe my pot down. I got my trusty towel here. I'm gonna wipe it down. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah. Even though it's stick free and whatnot, I don't trust anything, so I still wipe it down. Alright. So let's get started with our can opener here. We're gonna open up our 2 cans, our 2 cans, right? Yes, 2 cans of apple pie filling. Okay, so where's my sous chef? She go away? Her and I haven't had breakfast yet, so she's hoping I'm making bacon and eggs today, which luckily for her, I am. And I already promised her she was getting an egg and a slice of bacon, so I gotta keep my word. You know, when you promise somebody, or even a dog, you promise her something, keep your word. So while that's going, let me get this started here. Get our butter melted while we're doing this other can and putting this in here in the crock pot. Alright. You're just gonna dump it. The whole premise is to dump it in the pan, but we want to cover the whole bottom, so we got to pay attention to detail so we don't wind up cutting all our hair off. If you haven't noticed, you're wondering, where's all of his hair? What happened? He had so much hair. Well, what happened was that if you haven't seen that video yet, I was trimming my hair and I wasn't paying attention, and I, subsequently took it all off. Not because I wanted to, but because, as I just told you, I didn't pay attention. So we're gonna get our 2 cans in here. Go. And I just looked at our butter too while we're doing this, and it's melted, so we don't have to worry about that. Now, some of you say, "Oh, this guy, he's so unconventional. He doesn't have a professional kitchen." Well, I'm not a professional, so if that's what you want, you should go somewhere else. Anyway, back to what we're doing here. So we're gonna finish putting the rest of our apples in. I'm gonna show you what it looks like once I get it all dumped in, and then we're gonna put it around the bottom. And I'll show you exactly what I mean. By that. All right. Let's get these cans out of the way. Give ourselves some counter space. So, here's our apple mixture. We're just gonna make sure it covers all the bottom. Make sure we get it all around the bottom in here. Let me give you a little close up so you see exactly what I'm talking about. We just want to cover it up like that. Amazing, huh? So, the next thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna add a little cinnamon now. That's this cinnamon. We're gonna add this now. Probably about, I don't know, teaspoon or give or take. Just gonna put a little, cover it in there just a little bit, just a little dash, just like that. You don't need a whole lot. Don't go crazy. Don't go crazy. So, all right. There we go. Now the next thing we're gonna do is some people will do it ahead of time, sort of like myself. I'll do it a little ahead of time. I'm going to put in about a quarter cup of brown sugar. You could do that if you want to. Some people use caramel, but in this case I'm going to use brown sugar to enhance the flavor of the apples. So that's why, and it also will make the cinnamon more flavorful as well. It'll bring out the taste of the cinnamon. I'm just gonna take this. We're just gonna put it all in here. Use my hands, so forgive me. We're just gonna spread it out like so. That's good enough. We're not trying to be perfect. So let's put this back together. All right. So here we go again. The butter finished melting. We're gonna take our cake mix and we're gonna dump it into the pot. Now, when I say dump it, I don't mean literally just throw it in a pot, call it a day. I mean, let's have a little. You need to spread it out over the apples. What I'm trying to tell you, to make it give it some uniformity. So I already took the cake mix out of the box. I'm gonna open it up here, and I'm gonna show you exactly what I'm talking about. Now this is a simple recipe. You know, anybody can do it. Even teenagers can do it. You know, with the supervision of their parents. But you're just gonna take the cake mix. You're just gonna put it all over the top. Try to cover everything if you can. You know, I'm gonna use it just like so. Don't worry. Even if we just, okay, that's okay. That's quite all right. Right there, right? We got it on? We got it on. All right. Let's get that out of the way. And then the next thing we're gonna use is, we'll use a spatula here to smooth it out. So get it incorporated in here. Try to even it out some. Don't press it down. You don't have to do that. Just move it around. Move it around. Try to. You can see in there what I'm trying to do. Just trying to take out some of the high ends and whatnot. That's it. You don't have to, this isn't perfection. Then we're going to take our butter. We're going to drizzle it over all of this. Okay? You don't have to. Don't worry. Don't be perfect. We'll put the butter in just like so. Get it in there. Just like that. Let's stick in half of butter. That's still a pretty decent amount. So I'm just gonna turn it around because I want to get it all over the top. So I'm not really gonna. You don't have to do what I'm doing. I just want to make sure I coat everything in the butter. You know. You can see we have a little high pitches. That's okay. And then remember the cinnamon once more. I'm gonna go back over it again with a light coat of cinnamon. We're going to set this up in our crock pot. I'll show you how we do that. Okay, so we're ready to get our crock pot started. I put our crock pot in the cooker itself because mine is a two-piece type of crock pot. So here's how we're going to set it up. If you want to set it up on high, okay, you could set it up on high for 2 to 3 hours. Okay, in my case, since I'm not in a big hurry, I'm going to put it on slow cook. You see where it says slow here? We're just going to leave it on slow. And we're going to put it on low. Now we're going to set the time. It's typically 4 to 6 hours. So let's go 4.5. No. We don't want, I guess it only starts out at that. So let's go to the bake setting. That might help us a lot. 350 is what we want. Okay, time we want, set it up at 4 hours and 30 minutes. Let's give that a shot. So come on, baby. If only they made it a little easier where you can get the 4 hours. You can just hold this down, but it doesn't. I don't know if it allows that. Oh yeah, it does. I'm going to take it to 4 hours and 30 minutes. Oh, let's try 4 hours and 30 minutes, like I said. Okay, so I have my crock pot set on bake. Now, if you don't have a bake mode like I do, you could set yours on slow cook. It is going to do the same thing. Trust me when I tell you, because a crock pot is a crock pot is a crock pot. As much as people try to tell you, oh my gosh, it's so much more today. No, it's not. It cooks from inside of a pot. Okay, you put the heat on it. Crock pot. All right, and it's electric. So No, I'm not trying to be fancy here, but here, let's get started. We're gonna get this going. So in 4 hours and 30 minutes, I'm gonna come back and look at it. If it looks good to go, I'll tell you. If I had to add time, I'll check on it again in about 3 hours and see what it looks like. But if I have to add time, I'll let you know when I come back. And then I'll tell you how much I added so we can get it to that perfect setting, how it's gonna look, how it's gonna be presented in the crock pot. And I'll tell you, before I even started cooking it, when I put the cinnamon with the apples and prepared it, oh, you could smell it. It smells so amazing. But we'll be back in 3 hours. I'll check it, and then I'll give you an update as to whether or not I need to add time. So, be right back.
A few moments later.
All right. So here is our apple dump cake. It's finished. I turned off the crock pot. Gonna let it cool down here for about 40 minutes to maybe an hour, and then we're gonna give it a taste. Now, because mine has a bake mode, I had to change the settings. So I put it on 350 for 45 minutes, and this is what it turned out. This is how it should look. You can see it's bubbling a little bit, so we're gonna let it cool down, because if you take a bite of that now, it's gonna be like putting lava in your mouth. It'll be very bad. You won't have a tongue after that. So we'll let it cool down, and we'll come back and we'll give it a sample. All right. Okay, so here's the finished product of the dump cake. It's cooled off. I'm gonna give it a try. Use my lucky spatula here. Oh yeah. Get some up. Give it a taste.
So we got 2 bags left for Halloween.
Very good. Okay, so that was the apple dump cake. Jen, I'm going to call it my Jen apple dump cake, because it was actually made for her. Something special I wanted to do. Something simple, easy, maybe have her try out, and she can tell me how it worked out for her. So, I just want to say, tomorrow we're going to make chicken enchilada. That's right, chicken enchilada bake, but we're going to use my crock pot like we use with the dump cake. And it's so much easier to, the reason I'm using this crock pot is because it's so much more easier to clean up and control, and you don't have 1,000 pieces of dishes, pots and pans all over the place. But I'm gonna show you step by step how I make my chicken enchilada bake. And it's a little, I don't roll, you can roll your chicken into it, you don't have to, but I'll explain all that tomorrow in tomorrow's video. So thank you for joining me today for this special video. I call it my Jen, Jen, okay, apple dump cake. So if you like this video, please hit that like and subscribe and that notification bell. So every time I create another video, you're informed as to what excellence in either food or conversation is coming your way. And just to give you a heads up, I'm one day closer to my trip to Asia. So thank you, love you all. I hope you have a blessed day. I appreciate your time that you took with me today. Today is actually Halloween, so the children are going to be coming by, and we're going to give them candy, and that's going to be part of another video that I'm going to post probably on Saturday. So that being said, I need to get prepared. I got the bowl and the candy, but kids are going to be coming any minute now. But again, thank you so much for your time and listening to me talk, ramble on. And if you have any comments, leave them in the comments section. If you have any suggestions of what you would like me to try to make, please let me know. Because what I have planned, like I said, is the chicken enchilada bake, and I have planned to make meatloaf. Make the meatloaf, and I'm also going to make bread. Now I'm going to cheat with the bread, but I'm also going to make this special kind of garlic bread using Hawaiian rolls. That's right, Hawaiian rolls. You heard me. And we'll show you how it goes. So join me. This week or weekend is going to be very entertaining. We have a lot to cover. Thank you.